Hey, Rembo here. How are ya? Welcome to my first official vlog. I hope I even have audio. I had a failed attempt yesterday with audio. Don't know why. Can only assume there was something loose. But I am on the famous Route A1A, State Route A1A here in Florida on the East Coast. I'm in Boca Raton right now. And if you look to the right, you will see the ocean and a nice view. You look to the left and back there, you see lots of bicyclists. Tons of bicyclists on a morning. Alright, let me knock this down a little bit. Anyway, nice view. It's going to be 80 degrees today. Right now it's in the mid-70s. Everybody's out exercising. Everybody's out on a bicycle. And I'm just enjoying the view on a mid-December day here in South Florida. Anyway, the vlog that I have is being recorded on a GoPro Hero 8, and I have a media mod for it, and then a 3.5 millimeter lavalier that's plugged in and stickied up inside my helmet. Do not know what the sound is going to be like, what the quality is going to be, but we will be testing that out. If I have to do some work in post-production, well, then that's what I got to do. But I'm used to doing that kind of stuff, so it shouldn't be a big deal, but I'm not going to make it sound perfect. Anyway, motorcycle that I am on is an Indian Scout Bobber. It's a 2020 version. This particular bike is completely stock and void of any modifications, so you will be hearing the stock mufflers I shall say, and everything else is stock on it. That's what the sound is like, just so you're aware. With the stock mufflers, I did try the Vance & Hines slash cuts for less than 24 hours, and the noise drove me crazy. I couldn't even really hear myself think when I was at stoplights, and sometimes we're at a lot of stoplights if I go over to Federal Highway. Now, about this bike, 2020 Indian Scout Bobber, completely stock. It is great for running around town. It is a very, 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 very nimble bike, as you can see. Very, very, very nimble. Okay, everybody's making room for bicyclists. Really good for around town, not good for anything long term. I will tell you that this is certainly not a long touring bike, even in the slightest bit. I had to put a Saddleman seat on it. Could not justify the cost of a Corbin, but I'm very happy with the Saddleman that I have. In the past, I was able to get about 45 minutes out of a ride with the stock seat that it came with from Indian, which, to be quite honest with you, is embarrassing to put a seat like that on here. It looked great, did not feel great. Bought the Saddleman, waited about 6 weeks for it to get in, and very happy with that. Even added a pillion on it. I've had my daughter, who came down to visit, and she was on it, and we rode around a lot. And the pillion seat she thought was comfortable, and I think this seat is very comfortable. But again, instead of 45 minutes, I can probably get an hour and a half before I have to get off of this seat. It's just the position. There's somewhat of forward controls if you look down there. Kind of sort of like forward controls. They're certainly not mids, and the handlebars, although I've adjusted them, are still, I'm still leaning forward, so there's pressure on my neck, which is why I bought the AGV K6 helmet, for the simple fact that it's extremely lightweight and it's much better on my neck. I'm not young. I'm in my mid-50s. I don't want to get a whole face full of shit from this guy going through that. And I don't need my neck to be, scheduled for surgery because I have this big heavy weight while I'm leaning forward. I would much rather a more upright position, but that's not what this bike offers. I knew that when I bought it. But it is what it is. It's a fantastic bike. I have spent the whole day on it. I've spent 8 and 10 hours on this bike. I mean, after all, I have 5,000 miles on this bike in, let's see, 3 months? Not even 3 months. I have, yeah, I got a lot of miles on this thing. And love it. I absolutely love it. But I am looking at buying a touring bike, something more for touring, but yet still sporty. So it'll be another video, but I've actually pre-ordered the Ducati Multistrada V4 is what I have pre-ordered to have. I think I'm going to keep this bike because I really like it. It's very, very nimble, and the two bikes are very different. I love to look at this. I got to be honest with you, I pull up along people with custom bikes, you know, total customed out motorcycles, and they're saying, dude, nice bike. I'm constantly getting compliments for this Indian Scout bobber. It does have a great look. It is a bit retro, yet at the same time modern, and it seems to work well. All right, welcome to South Florida with the bicyclists. You can look out over the Intracoastal there and see the all of the boaters either going to hang out down in Lake Boca, or they're going to go out the inlets and head out to the ocean and have themselves a good day today. I am currently going through the town of Highland Beach, which is a barrier island nestled between Boca Raton to the south and Delray Beach to the north. Villa Magna. Wow, okay. This is a lot of condos and larger, much larger single-family homes, and some under construction that I've seen here. All right, so this is fun. It is Sunday, and I have some Sunday morning drivers. Look at, there's the jet skier out there, because apparently 25 and a 35 is the Sunday morning thing to do. But no worries, because I'm enjoying myself on the motorcycle. Hey, wave to the cops. I always wave to the cops. Let them know you care, because actually we do. All right, nice houses here, people exercising, lots of people walking, and that's what I'm going to be doing later. I am going to be on a bicycle later, but not like that with a fancy suit. I pretty much go with a pair of shorts and sneakers, and that's it. That's all I'll wear. And we'll go on a mountain bike and go up and down some paved trails off the beaten path, so I don't have to deal with traffic. And that's it. And that's where I'll get my exercise and get some sun, get some vitamin D, and that's it. Now, this particular motorcycle is what I like to say, just a great bike. You know, it is very reliable. I really like it. As far as the gas mileage, if you're concerned about that, I've been tracking every single tank of gas from day one. Now, I started with a full tank, so I had to make an adjustment with the miles, but right now I'm averaging around 40 miles to the gallon. It has been as low as 36, which is, as you can guess, my fault, because of how I chose to drive, or being in heavy traffic with a lot of stop and go. And I have gotten as high as 46 on some nice roads that have very few stops, very few lights. And I want to listen to your music, don't I, today? I don't know if you can hear their music. But anyway, gas mileage is actually not bad for a 600-pound bike, wet, where you're going to be, you know, in and out of traffic, and it's a 1200 cc. It's got somewhere around, they're saying, about 100 horse, but we're not going to see that 100 horse unless we're really revving it up. I will tell you that you certainly feel the power in this bike once you get up past the 5,000. Once you get past about 5,000 RPMs, this bike really starts to wake up and tell you that, hey, I'm here, I exist, I'm alive. And it's good. It's really good. I cannot complain at all about this bike, other than it's not the most comfortable, but you will get used to it. I do listen to music through my Cardo, and sometimes I jam out. I start bobbing my head a lot, you know, start doing this because, you know, I'm living in the moment and enjoying. This bike is my therapy, but I certainly want to get on the highway and get on some longer trips, and that's why I'm looking at the Multistrada. So I'll be coming out with a video once I take acquisition of that, which probably won't be until I'm gonna guess sometime in January. You know, they started talking about sometime in December, but I don't even have a target date from Ducati yet, or the dealer, and it's already mid, you know, it's already mid December. Lots of motorcycle traffic here, tons of motorcycle traffic, and it's going to be getting even thicker here shortly. So I'm going to continue this until I get up to an intersection, and then we're going to knock off this video. Anyway, I just thought I would try this for my very first vlog, put it out there. Maybe you can get through the first minute of it, and which means you'll never hear this one, or maybe you won't get through any of this at all. Yep, I had to downshift quick so I can give him the sign. Alright, so we're back out on the ocean again here, where we're not blocked by a bunch of houses and a big berm. But from here you really won't be able to see the ocean. Even if I stand up, I don't think you can see it. And this is a busy area in Delray Beach, coming up on Atlantic Avenue. Very popular, super popular in South Florida. I'm gonna go down through the main thoroughfare of Atlantic Avenue, where it won't be super busy this time of year. I mean, this time of day. It's very busy this time of year because we are in season, what we call it. And by in season, what I mean is, see, there's the ocean if you can see it. So what I mean is, all the snowbirds are down here. People on vacation, plus we have all the people who live down here on a part-time basis. So what ends up happening is many of these communities on the barrier island, typically their population will double. And see, that's a tourist, I can tell by the skin tone. But anyway, that's it. So I'm gonna log off from this, and I'm gonna start something different for another time. Rembo, have yourself a great day, and I hope I didn't bore you too much, but I hope you got to enjoy a little bit of scenery. Have a great day. Rembo out.